Hello, I'm Fred Dinenage from Murder Casebook. You are watching Sky Guide. In this series we look at 8 murderers, at the crimes they committed. We ask why they committed these crimes, who they were, who the victims were. Was the punishment right? Did the punishment fit the crime? Was the right man or woman convicted? Were other people involved? Let's pull away the myth and look at the facts.
I'm Fred Dinenage and I'm investigating some of Britain's most infamous murderers. I want to find out what turned them into killers and discover why they think they can get away with it.
I think what fascinates me about killers, particularly serial killers, is wanting to know why they do it, what motivates them, what drives them on, and indeed often why it takes so long for them to be caught, because in many cases, as in the case of Peter Manuel, for instance, Scotland's most prolific serial killer, who's one of the killers we feature in this series, he actually was convicted of 7 murders but confessed to 9. That's an awful lot of murders, you know, and I really want to know why.
Ask anyone here in Glasgow who Peter Manuel was, and they will doubtless reply, the devil incarnate. During the 1950s, he brought fear to the streets of Scotland. A ruthless serial killer who confessed to 9 murders, but is suspected of many more. Now, more than 50 years on, I want to find out why the name Manuel will still send shivers down the spines of those old enough to remember his reign of terror.
One aspect of his criminal record really shocked me, and that was on one occasion he killed a family of 3 in a bungalow, including a 10-year-old boy, and he actually didn't run away from the scene of the crime. He actually stayed in the bungalow for a couple of days, even feeding the family cat before quietly leaving the premises and going about his business. Why would he do that?
The police were circling closer and closer. Interviews for information on the Smarts murders always led to the same source, Manuel. And with his previous criminal history, his involvement looked more certain. The case against Manuel builds, but the police still need evidence.
How he got away with it for so long is a mystery which we try to unravel and try to explain. We try to examine the circumstances behind his crimes, why he got into the state that he did. A cold-hearted killer, callous killer, who just before he was hanged said, "Turn the radio up and I'll go quietly."